Alright, hello. I'm going to be casting the best of one series between NRG and Complexity in Stage 1 of the Austin Major. Both these teams are in the 1-win, 1-loss pool at the moment, so no elimination or progression on the line for these teams, but nonetheless, one step closer to making a deeper major run for both of these home teams. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so like I said, this is Complexity versus NRG in Stage 1 of the Blast TV Austin Major. This is currently a best of one at the moment. This is the 1-1 pool, so this is the only map these teams will have to duke it out on, making it just that much more important in helping make these teams progress to this next stage. And Complexity with the standing of Junior, how can they compete? Can they compete at the same level? Is Halzerk that influential on this team? Right now the mid push is coming through. George gets taken out quickly, but Hex comes back with another one. And Hex, spamming down from the apartments, gets a double. Looking to find the triple, just about gets away for the moment. But right now it's really taken down to a 2v2. Hex takes down JT as well. He's on for 4, he's on for 5. 60, the only man left, sweating bullets as Hex with the USPS. Come around the corner and he gets the headshot on him too. That's an ace starting out this series. Hex, what are you doing? How are you doing this already? Already showing his dominance in this series. Completely incredible from this man. Absolute beauty. Ace pistol round. Complexity got a lot to think about on the back of that one. Can't feel good straight away. One-man army of Hexed. He's already buying full rifle, full utility, full Kevlar and a kit. This man, richest man on the server. We've got Jeff Bezos over here in Hex. So Complexity, can they just see what they can do with the force by a couple pistols and a couple Galils? Not exactly what you want to see, especially when you got Hex on the loose. Looking go over towards mid for the minute. Junior tagging George up mid, but nonetheless he gets the information and will quite happily get the smoke going for now. No presence over towards Banana. There's been no fights for Bro and Nitro. Surely they know that a hit's coming. Spamming through. Hex can find another one. And I say that once more, he finds more. Now it's a 2v4 left for Complexity. Not looking promising in any go by, but they can recover the Galils at least. They can recover the Galils. What can they do with this? Are they just going to opt to go for this? You got Junior on really low HP. You can just send him in as bait at this point. Send him in as a walking decoy. But Hex gets the info off the Nitro Flash, but oh, dirty shot from Grim. Finds that. They only see one player though, so they don't know where the other one is. There hasn't been a commitment yet from Bro, but nonetheless a lethal sight, and both players so weak now. Complexity got a lot to do. SMG is just a lick. OC can find one. Junior can't find the bullets, can't connect, and OC finds 2. That is the second round for NRG in this map so far. Both these teams, NA teams, who is going to carry the region on their back? You've got Bro on NRG, the only person not from North America. And same on Complexity. You got JT, the South African, but an honorary citizen at this point, been carrying this Complexity squad as long as I can remember. Done a pretty good job of it at this point. And with his call, they're going to go into pistols, but Bro's going to get some eco farming done with the MP9. Finds the first one onto the IGL. Banana just trading some information, really. They know there's a couple of people here. Bro's going to go looking. Surely he sees 60 on the edge of the smoke. Jumping up. Oh, a painful kill. Spams through the smoke to get the surprise of 60 right there, but he's quick to follow up with the Tech 9. Complexity played as well. They've still got a lurk over towards apps, so if they get straight up denied here, there's still a path out, but against the better guns, it's what can you do really? 4v4, there's still time on the clock. And in saying that, Bomb is going to take a bit of a detour from B and is going to recommit over towards A, recommit over towards second mid. And Junior just looking for some information, but quickly put out of this round by OC. But surely they hear nothing more, no double push with Junior, so they now know it's A. Two people coming over, and George on the site, ready to hold apps. Him and Hex clearing up, and that is what they do. Farming the eco kills, finding it 3-0 already, but now this is where it matters most. This is where the full buys come in. You haven't got the safety net of, oh, there's another map after this, we can just go and win the next two. This is it. If you lose this map, you're sent straight down to the 1-2 pool. You know, you can't be... The rounds get away from you too quickly, and Complexity need to make a statement here, or else the game can start getting away from them quicker than they want, quicker than other tournaments. In a major best of one, a lot of conversation about it. Is it worth having a best of one? Is it worth changing it to a best of three? The unpredictability of the best of ones actually gives NRG a fair chance. But at the moment, just trading some of this. Hex with the quick reactions finds the apps kill as well. But Junior's got this space over towards A. He's found brackets control. No way George goes for this push. Okay, good. I got me scared there for a second, but they're going over towards A long for a minute. And they do find OC. This means that there's a bit of a crunch going on the A site, but they aren't pinching. They aren't taking that time just yet. They are almost calling out the rotate. Hex falls. A site's fully open at the minute. They don't know it. Finally, the bomb does get planted down. Nitro and Bro have got to go for a retake. Bro going through mid and Nitro going through Brewery at the moment. This is very much doable. Weaker guns. Bro does get upgraded to the AK. And this molly should flush them out if it goes well. Oh, but it bounces off. If that had just been a little bit higher, they'd have been gone, they'd have been dead. But that allows Junior to find Bro on the off timing. And Nitro got to push the smoke now. It's a horrible position to be in. He spots them, but he doesn't know it. They're just hiding. They're playing the time. He doesn't know where they are. And hard over towards Pit. They've won the round. He's got the kit, but he can't get the defuse. And Junior will put an end to him. Junior with the 3k puts Complexity's first round on the board. And they will accept their fate as the bomb takes their guns away from them. But the round win is there. And Junior, a good stand-in for the moment. Inferno isn't exactly a place where a whole load of people love to AWP, especially on T side. Almost heavily discouraged, you could say. But nonetheless, the question is, if Hallzerk were here, would they already be winning this map? That'll be the question as we go later into the stage, into stage one. Oh, but OC on the AWP. Talk about how the T's don't want it usually, but OC quick to take banana in an almost Zyroo type position, but Complexity, they hear the AWP there, they just back away. They don't want that. X, that is a nice timing found, and Junior's just going to hold this. He knows exactly where he is. There's only one place. Hex dies pretty easily there, and the jump peak gets the information. Can George get away? Is the question. The 60 still got bomb. It's still going over towards B. So for the minute, they're going to be walking right into the AWP of OC. Can he hit these shots? Flash comes through. Not a flash of smoke, and he still gets it. OC doesn't get another one, but Bro quick to trade him out. And Junior coming up the side. He's a 1v2 now. Does get the kill onto the site. It's a free B site. He can set up for the post plant, but a 1v2 is still difficult in any situation. And an AWP is a risky play to go for. Especially when you know they could be doubling up. Both players on the other side. This could be a difficult one. He's looking through church, but they aren't going to give it to him. They're going through site. Surely they're narrowing down the options at this point. They must know where he is. He's only got the orb. This isn't optimal for this situation. George gonna see his head over the top in a minute. Sees the head peak, but Nitro's gonna stick it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care whatsoever. Junior's only got an orb. He can't spray through, and George does find him with the M4. That's a risky play to go for, but nonetheless, the 1v2 is hard to get through anyway. Would have had to find a quad kill to find the round, and to no surprises, let's just say he doesn't. There's another round for NRG. NRG very much a rookie team at the minute. This is Bro's first major, I believe. Found more success than his Astralis peers that he once used to be a part of. At least there's a benefit there, but no major experience. How far can he get? Can he take down a superior NA team in most circumstances? Speaking of which, that superior team are only on pistols at the minute. A lot of questions on where you could take this round, but nonetheless, you got to do some incredible plays to get this eco done. To get this eco 1 and OCs over towards mid with the AWP. Surely he finds these. Could even start farming these guys if they play it right. And 60, is he going to walk straight into the line of sight? Right into the lion's den. Yes, he does. JT peeks in first, allowing 60 to go through, find some more entries, but he can't find it, can't find the trade. And Hex, long range with the MP9 is a risky play, hiding in the pit for the minute. Not known, but they are ready for it. And he does get taken out by the Complexity squad. It's a 3v3 for the minute. This has been a hell of an eco buy. And bro, so, oh my god, he walks up there, full confidence, doesn't get a kill, but obviously he can get the trade from long distance with Grim. These last two players are on the site, they're going close range with the guns they've got. OC can find another one, run around the corner, finds 60, him and Nitro just swing and they find the bomb. OC with a triple with the AWP. As soon as I start talking about how less people like to take AWP on Inferno, as soon as I say that, OC just loves to prove me wrong. Incredible round. Such confidence to go through it that close up as well. Often see him, you'd often see somebody with the AWP kind of put their counterpart to go in first. So in this case it would be Nitro going in first, trying to bait out the shot, and then OC would be quick to follow up, but no. OC going to quite happily take the fight for himself. Not going to give it any other chance, and that's going to be a technical timeout for the minute. Don't know what's going on, but 5-1 scoreline at the moment. CT side. It's a good question though, to be fair, whether this map, after the banana changes, I know it's been a while ago at this point, but has it actually changed the dynamic of this map? Is it more T-sided? Is it more CT-sided? Because you'd argue with banana being widened, it'd be more of a, it would shift it to more T-side dominant, but at the moment, I don't think anything's kind of becoming of it. It's not forming into anything at this point. It still seems like a fairly balanced map. I will say that. Changes for the better, thank you, Valve. And finally, we'll be getting back into this round. I'd like to see where OC goes, where he sets himself up. He's a very kind of versatile player. He can play a lot of places, and like I say, he's already set up in absolute AWP. He'll catch one onto his next if he's not careful, and the nade perfectly blooms, covers his vision. JT pushing up can find one, but Nitro spamming through the smoke, through the boxes at the top of Banana, finds one, and JT crazy weak at the minute. 4v4, still doable for both these teams, but Banana's getting pushed up for the minute. It's a quick flank. Nobody's even looking this way. They could catch a nice timing onto JT. But now it looks like they're going to burst out of the top of balcony. But JT's found him mid. They've got to make a move soon, and Hex is so ready for it. And now just Junior and 60 grouped up in apps. Where do you go from here? You've got no map control. They could be literally anywhere. JT's just been taken out in mid. Where do you go from this? 30 seconds left. I doubt they even get a bomb plant. Almost the end of the round, I'd say. And walking straight into George. Setup is 60 going to be ready for this. Oh, but he is, and that is a crazy move, and he can find Nitro too. They have to commit at this point. 15 seconds. They've already found 2 kills. Only 2 remaining. What can they do? 10 seconds. Got to move now, but OC can find the first one. It's only 60 left. And surely there's no time, and yes, there is. There is no time for him to do anything more. OC can quickly put an end to that. That's a 5-round lead already. Already for NRG. Surely they take a timeout at some point. Complexity. This feels like it's almost getting away from them. Nothing really surprising is happening. I mean, I was surprised that 60 was so ready for George at bottom of mid. I mean, it was a bit of an off angle, really. You don't usually see many players playing there, but I mean, if you can get the kill, you can get the kill, so you can't complain. Can't complain in the slightest. A superb kill. Oh, but OC's getting run down with the AWP. Tech 9s overpower that. And George is trying to get away for the minute, but A-Site has been crowding. Hex can find 3 over in apps. Are you kidding me? He's got the FAMAS and that does that. And now it's just only JT left. This round, I got so scared as OC dies at the top of mid, giving over an AWP, but Hex just clings onto the round like that. A triple kill from Boiler Room and a saved AWP for OC. These rounds already getting away from them. NRG halfway through the map at this point. If they can keep this streak going, be over before they know it. And still no timeout call for Complexity. This is where I'd say the alarm bells start ringing. This is where you start getting worried. Apparently the 1-1 pull, they lost to OG the other day, and Nikodos's map of the year, essentially, map of maybe even the decade, map of this game, CS2, incredible map from Nikodos, which I mean is fair enough, but still, it's a difficult situation. You should be farming these teams. Should be farming, and already it's down to a 2v4 for Complexity. This is not how you like to see it going. You can see George is getting a triple kill. Like, where do you even go from here? Junior and JT. It always seems to be Junior left alive, though, to be fair. Always left in the clutch. Got so much to do. So difficult to pull these rounds back together, but you've got to go for this. And it's been economical hell for the terrorists for once. Going in and out of full buys and saves and full buys. And now they could opt to save these guns, but as I say, they're looking for some space over towards A. But there's the double up in pit for the minute. Nitro and Hex. Hex using his bait, and then Nitro ready to spring into action if found, but he's got the pixel angle. Could quite easily find Junior and JT. As long as they can find 1 kill, I reckon the retake's on. He's gushed. JT down to 1 HP, and the nade will quickly find him. Junior with all to do. Molly does flush him out, but Nitro ready to sacrifice himself in the flames to get that kill. An 8-1. What is going on? Complexity. Finally, we see the timeout. After all this time. A 7-round lead. If they want to bring this map back, they're going to have to do something completely incredible. Only 3 rounds left of the half. Best case scenario, it's an 8-4 half. What can you do? Got to be some incredible players coming out of this now. Like I said, though, it isn't an elimination or promotion match. You aren't going to fall out of stage 1 if you lose this. You aren't going to go straight into stage 2 if you win it. So it's not exactly like they're facing elimination. This isn't, if you lose this, that's it. It's no do or die, but still, still want to get into the next map. You still want to have a chance at least getting to stage 2, but both these teams do in their hometown major of Austin. First NA major since 2018 Boston, and surely you want to put up a fight at least. And Complexity whimpering at the moment. But bro, quick push completely gushes OC. Grim, sorry, gets the kill, but B site stacked together. They can put up a defense for the minute. It's a 3v3, but George is left alone, and the spam through the smoke finds him. It's a clear B site. OC and Hex aren't moving. They aren't even considering this. The round's already over. They found the bomb plant, and do you know what Complexity found? They found their first round win in what feels like ages, what feels like decades, rounds ago, years ago, and finally, they get the round they've been looking for. Quick pop onto B, not afraid of the chaos caused by Bro and Nitro. But sadly, Bro can get the headshot, but it doesn't mean anything with an M4. M4 that can't get the one-shot kill that an AK can get, so can't stay alive long enough to put up a solid defense. And that is ultimately what gives Complexity their second round. I mean, hey, you might as well start the comeback now. Better late than never. And Complexity with it all to do. NRG going to take a timeout on the back of that. Didn't feel so good about it. Maybe going to change up the B defense on the back of that. After you see the smokes coming through and Bro getting maybe a bit too confident with it. Pushing up too close where the rest of Complexity are just ready for him. Ready for the kill. Ready to pounce on any slight mistakes this team makes. And that's just where experience gets you. Like I said, NRG, rookie team. First major for most of these players. I think nearly all of them. Nitro, on the other hand, the veteran of this team, commanding them through this game at the moment and doing a pretty bloody good job of it at the minute. 8-2, he must be doing something right. But now Nitro on the mic changes up something, and hopefully NRG can get something more. Push Complexity out of the conversation already. And Bro's doing it once again, and JT's just ready for it again. And the B site's now even weaker. This is an absolute disaster. The mollies come through. Upper banana control, fully theirs, but they'll take the kill and they'll just play advantage for the minute. Smokes come through. George can't block the smoke. But Nitro buying them some more time. Hex thinking about the rotate. Getting ready for it. If prompted. Smoke gets blown open, they're running through. Try they rotate at some point. Nitro spamming through smoke so close, doesn't find it. George can finish it up and George can find a second one. Spamming through the smoke. Nitro does get one. This is a very much viable retake. Nikex and Sixy. New blood on this team. New blood that's to stay, unlike Junior. Gotta put up a valiant fight on this B side of Inferno. 3v2, they're coming in every place. They wouldn't want them to. It's doable though, it's doable. He's ready for the boost. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going for. They're going for the boost, but he's ready for it. He gets that, he's spamming through to find the second one. Does find it through the smoke. Oh my goodness. Finds that one, and he gets another one. Sixy gets a quad kill. And that gives Complexity another round to work with. 12th round, the end of this half, and Sixy putting up a fight on the bomb site. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful from this man. I can't believe how I was ready for the boost up though. Absolute Giga Chad move. Ready for the boost up. Kills the boosted player and then spams down the one giving the boost to. It's absolutely abominable from this man. And Bro isn't going back again for that push. Nitro and Bro gonna quite happily take it a bit more reserve this time. But JT decides to push the smoke anyway, you know, why not? So he's got all that space up there. But now they've got to rethink some of this. Oh, blown open smoke, and Nitro just manages to slip away. A close one, though. A close one at that. But NickX spamming through apps up mid finds the opening. It's a nice kill to get. It's a nice little freebie. Doesn't take any damage off the back of that. So that opens up the whole map. It's open to opportunities at this point. Only one person on A for the minute, and that's George with a lone FAMAS and no utility. They decide to still go into B. It's going to be a stacked bomb site, but just going to let the round play out. But 45 seconds left, so what do you choose to do? Do you choose to fight? Do you choose to go away? They think there's going to be 2 players on each site, but there's a gamble. Good old gamble going on for NRG at the minute. And the gamble should pay off as they're all running into the 3-stack complexity. 5v3 on this bomb site. Can they go through it? Grim can find the opener and the second one. But OC goes through the smoke. Gets to find 2 of them, but that's not enough. George got a hell of a retake on his hands. He's got to have to 1v3 clutch if he wants this round. Already taken so weak. And JT kills him with a Volt Banana, slaughters him. That's an 8-4 scoreline, you know. I said best case scenario, they get an 8-4 scoreline. This is the best case scenario at this point. Complexity have got something to work with for the second half. The comeback is on. If it's ever going to happen, it's now. You have to keep on going, but this pistol round should be monumental in what they decide to do next. If they lose the pistol round, by all means they could save into the next one. They need to conserve these rounds as much as possible. Lose this next one, NRG get 9. Then do you buy into the second one or save into it? It's a question. CT half as well. A single round puts in a crazy amount of economical damage. JT pushing up mid quickly, gets taken out by Bro. Oh my god, Grim, fucking disgusting. Finds a quick headshot down to Banana, but more people are funneling his way. Him and Junior gotta go have this bomb site themselves, and Junior gushed down to 12. There's no utility left for Complexity. They're gonna have to do a brute force on this site if they want to defend it. But the smokes and mollies come through for NRG. And oh my god, he pushes before the smoke blooms. So that takes out George. But Grim from the back of the site, he's done so much already. Can he do some more? No, he can't. Dancing around the pillar. Just about gets taken out. It's a 2v2 post plant now. But Jesus, NickX just gets the freebie through the smoke. Now OC's left all alone. What can he do at this point? Surrounded from all angles. NickX puts a stop to that. And these are some odd rounds going on. You know, JT pushes down first and gets quickly taken out by Bro. But he decides to push up and gets Junior gushed. He's on literally 12 HP. And then they can just push from there. So it's kind of some weird rounds. It's NRG push up. They get the site, but the spams through the smoke simply just put a stop to that. It feels lucky, but you got to admire just if you can win rounds solely on luck all the time, then it's not luck. It's skill, just harder to spot and complexity. You're gonna have to prove that, but NRG are gonna take the route of going for the full eco. Literally nothing has been bought for the team. All of them have only got Glocks. No Kevlar, no nothing. Hex gets the silent boost up on apps though. Some good spacing, but for now, what can you do with only Glocks? The smoke comes out. Do they decide to push this? 60 spots out the players and apps. They know they're there. So this gives an opportunity for the rest of Complexity over towards Banana to take some space if they want. And they can intercept the bomb if they get good timing on this. Hex looks to recommit, and they look like they're going over towards Banana. But JT's got such a close-up position. I don't know if they're going to be ready for this. And Grim with the molly makes them reconsider, but 45 seconds left. They've got to start making a decision. They've got to start making a decision where they want to go. Smoke comes through, but they've got to push this. And George going through it with the burst mode. Can't find it. And a crunch on the Banana. As JT and Grim find all 5 combined. Grim with a triple, JT with a double. That's what you want to see from these guys. And now, all 5 guns were saved in that round. No casualties, so they get to save some good guns. Get at least a bonus round out of this. So even if NRG win this next one, Complexity still do an easy buy into the next one after that. So it's questionable. If NRG lose this round, then easily it becomes tied 8-8. And the comeback is so real. Bro loves half wall of Banana, just pushes it like every time. They nearly line up for him. He can find the opener. But over towards A, the crunch is coming through. So many casualties already. The final 2 on NRG. Hex and Nitro split up at this point. Nitro doesn't know how many people are on the bomb site at the minute though. Doesn't know if he can push this, but he's trying to group up with his teammate. 60 puts an end to that, and now that's Bomb and Banana, but do they know about it? That's the question. Do they know that Bomb's there? Looks like it doesn't matter. Hex giving some audio cues in the minute. He tries to jump up on Barrel. Nick X holding the flankers, holding the back of Banana as well, so he can't retreat. They've got him in a pinch here. They know exactly where he is. They don't have to worry about rotate, just have to worry about holding it. At the moment, it looks like he can go straight into the crosshair of Nick X. Only 30 seconds left. He's got to make a decision at some point. This is a bit of an odd position. He's not ready for it at that. And Complexity, oh my goodness. What's that, 6 rounds in a row now? Used to be 8-1 for NRG, and just so many rounds have gone in the way of Complexity. So many of them. They've won the pistol round, won so many full buy rounds, and the eco buys have just been farming on them. Like I said, eco buys is exactly what NRG are doing. So this, by all means, easily could get tied up at 8-8. NRG fumbling the lead into this game. But look at them. Masses and masses of Tech 9s lined up over towards A. Lined up for the firing squad that is Complexity. JT gets the peek out, pushing through the molly. George gets taken out. Bro singeing his toes. Gets another one, but JT gets a lucky one through the smoke on Nitro. This guy, a junior, gets a lucky one as well. OC's left all alone. He's got an AK and some Kevlar, but that's it. He doesn't get this. JT can just about see him through the smoke and gets a quad kill on that round. Over towards A long. That is pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. He gets the luckiest shot onto Nitro as well. He's missing. He missed Bro and accidentally got the headshot through the smoke onto Nitro. Like, what can you say to that at that point? What can you say? And Bro not doing too well on the scoreboard actually. 4 and 12. He's been doing a lot of these entry rolls to be fair, but he has given a couple of these rounds away. Silly mistakes over towards Banana. He just gets taken out too quickly. And Junior with the AWP, top of mid. Gets put away quickly. Oh, and Bro, as soon as I start saying bad stuff about him, gets the double entry over towards B, but 60, quick to hold his own. And George pushes through again. And it's just multi-kill after multi-kill. You can find Bro with the double entry, but it means nothing when 60 gets a spam down. And Junior caught off guard at the top of A. A site is completely clear at the minute. 60 and Nick X. Got to do a lot. But Nick X tries to throw the nade, and with the nade that gets headshot at long range by Nitro. Maybe NRG can get their first round in 7. It's only 60 left. only one left, and they have a good setup for this. I don't think he's going to be able to find this. This molly means everything. Can flush him out, but he's not budging. The molly doesn't spread far enough. Just singeing his toes. He knows where it is, but he's using it as bait. And they both peek at the same time to find him. And finally, NRG can find another round. 7 straight for Complexity. But NRG finally take one back. And Complexity take a time. No, NRG take a timeout for that. I've been surprised they haven't taken some more timeouts, but I guess they've had the comeback split over the half, so gives them some more prep time to talk about this, talk about how they want to deny the comeback, but letting Complexity come all this way just to deny it last second, giving them hope, giving them dreams, just ready to take it away from them at the last second. In the final rounds of this half. Who finds the win in this best of 1? It's only this map. First to 13, and that's it. Series done. There's no second map savior. So far, a lot of utility has come out. Coming through the Hex over at so dominant, but Junior manages to get the trade out with the AWP. It's a close shot. They nearly trade him back. He smokes himself up. He's got a bit more time here. But easily, the spam comes through. Just as I start talking about it, it just starts to happen. And the spam through the smoke again. 60 just on the edge of it can find the head of OC on balcony. But Nitro gonna hold brackets, and Grim's pushing this. It's the balls on this. He pushes it, but the smoke fades, and JT's there to punish. It's only George left trying to plant the bomb. Doesn't know what to do. And 60 just pushes the smoke, dies to the molly, thrown at the edge of it, thrown the border, and now just JT has to defuse. Ready to die for his team, a valiant man, a warrior in 60. Ties up the game once again, as we find ourselves drawn up at 9-9. Trading out these rounds. You see NRG start off this map early on a good start with an 8-1 scoreline, but Complexity come right back. Don't waste a single moment and strike right back at them, taking 7 in a row to tie it up. And now we're going to start trading rounds. At this point, absurd. Which NA team is going to come out on top is the question. Anti-flash, I like it, and Junior pushes out, but OC's ready for him. JT can find one, but the nade onto him by his own teammates, a missed lineup. And that damage takes off almost half of his health, I think. And oh my goodness, Nitro. Jumping over the smoke. Shoots a shot and it connects. Jesus Christ. That's what gives him the A site. That's what gives them the clear runway over towards A. And Complexity don't even bother with the retake. 2v4. And that lucky bloody kill. Come on, Nitro. Can't believe it. And that's essentially what gets them this round. That's insane. Only losing one casualty to the trade with George over on Banana, but like, how? How does that go your way? If I try that in my matchmaking, I'd just be punished every single time. And to see it some professional play with those lucky kills, jumping over the smoke, completely random, but it can go anywhere, but it just decides to go to some random guy's head, you know. Of course. And Complexity on the back of that going to take their final time out. 3 of 3. Gotta start making some damage now, or else this game's going to come away from them. Junior investing with the AWP, despite his team having some very poor finances. Very poor buying situation. Not going to have a whole lot. He could... I'm thinking maybe he could drop over an MP9 or something. But no, he's confident with the Zorp. Coming for Halzerk's job. Wants to prove himself in the major. Recently picked out from the Nouns team. Not exactly had a memorable showing there. I mean, it's NACS, yes, but you can do well, but it doesn't mean the limelight's going to be on you a whole lot. So now, finally, an opportunity to make a name for yourself. And these risky rounds. This is where it happens. This is where the magic happens on this major. I was going to say on this major stage, but not even a stage here. Maybe a bit of a disappointment, but gives these group stage teams a bit more of a chance to go with less pressure and find their way through in sheer skill rather than the pressure of the crowd too. And at the moment, Apps is taking control of for NRG. NickX on the jiggle peak. Sees one, the molly comes out, but Hex disrespects it. The flying Mach 10 run and gun. Oh my goodness, he can find a second one too. And the A-Sides just run over again. Just runs through the smoke, full blind, and he can find another kill. NRG, how are you finding these? How? These rounds you should not be getting. Jumping off balcony midway through, finds the shots to connect. Jesus. It wasn't even that Complexity are doing anything wrong. They're doing just fine. It's just these rounds are so unlucky. Just all of these bullets could go anywhere in the sky. But the randomness decides to go to the head of NickX and just... What am I watching? I almost feel bad for Complexity. They're just giving away guns into the hands of an also weak buy of NRG, but not a weak buy anymore, as they now have full rifles. And Complexity gonna have to just go with the hero guns, I believe. I don't think they're buying into this. They're actually gonna have to play for overtime. Got the Hero M4 and the Hero MP9. Zero investment, just only what you get from the previous round. I say that, Junior gets a P250. Gets an upgrade, but like... pushing up for overtime, it's a risky play. Risky play. This is where the experience of Complexity should shine through, though. I have confidence in them, but at the moment, luck is not on their side, at least. Counter-Strike luck. And like I said, looks like Complexity are going to go for a big gamble. Going to put 5 people on the B site. They've only had 4 pieces of utility to work with for this entire round. They had like the saved molly, saved smoke, and 2 flashes. But are they going to walk into the trap that's B? It's awfully quiet on both sites, but just one of these sites hides 5 players. But George has found some control over towards A. He's been given a bit of this A long, given a portion. The smoke fades, and he doesn't find anybody. So now this is the point where he says, like, hey guys, I'm completely free, just come over here. Come this way. A site's completely clear. They send in Hex as a decoy, as the push, but nobody else is there, so surely the alarm bells are ringing. The site is completely empty. But now, sprinting down Banana. Going up mid. 5 people on mid. It's a 5v4 post plant, but NRG, they've got the better guns. Why play for overtime when you can get the eco buy? Get the eco round. That's a brilliant round. OC full blind from that flash. It almost jump scared him by the looks of it. But George, they line up for him. OC gets a lot of damage onto these players. They're all so weak. They can't entry this well. And the superior guns just come through. It's only Grim left. Shot in the back of the head by OC. and it's 9-12. This is match point for NRG. The superior NA team. Looks like it's been found. Can't believe this. Complexity and NRG is NA teams in NA tournaments surely play each other often enough to know how to deal with their bullshit. Surely this would have gone a different way, but NRG within touching distance of this map win, within touching distance of that 2-1 pool. We're one step closer to stage 2. Hex pushes through the smoke, double nade, catches Junior off guard, and it's already an advantage, and Grim is so weak over towards B. This is getting risky. He's in between smokes at the minute, but they are showing zero interest. A site looks tempting. Pushing up, and the B rotates, coming over too. They know about this. 60 on odd position over at Graveyard. It's a risky one, but if you can get the kills, then it's by all means a good one. And the double swing, completely deadly. JT gets executed. There's only 3 players left. 3 frags away from taking this map away. The kills come through. They are getting a couple of them, but it's not enough. 2 is not enough to save them. It's only Nick X left in the apartments. And NRG can take this map straight back from the complexity comeback. 13-9. Beautiful game. Denying the comeback and managing to pull through that last minute to show that they are the superior North American team. Fantastic. Alright, that's a nice game from these home teams. Very close comeback for the hometown favourites of complexity, but sadly just falling short the final few rounds. Surprising result maybe though for NRG as the underdog in this matchup, but Hex is just so good. Just showing to us we shouldn't be underestimating these lower ranked teams in NA. But still great performance. But that's it from me. I'm always trying to improve my casting, so any feedback be much appreciated. Thank you. I'll see you very soon. Bye.